Shalom, Sister Kate here. So I put up a video this week called Single Women Under 50. And I plan on, and I'm doing right now, this is what I'm doing right now, a video for single men under 50. Again, I want to make my comments on that because I care about these people. You know what I mean? I see brothers in pain, doubting themselves, being discouraged, and I want to encourage you. So here's my couple of things I want to say to you. One, you are to be the head of a household. That's a biblical thing. In order to be the head of a household, you have to be ready for that. Just like I told the single ladies, they have to be ready to be a wife. You have to be able to support yourself. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a job, but having a job is one way of doing it. You can have a trade, if you know what I mean. You can have a skill. You can know how to drive dump trucks and contract to drive dump trucks for different people. You can shoe horses. You can build houses. You don't necessarily need to be sitting in an office trading stocks. I have noticed amongst a lot of our brethren lately, they are getting jobs that allow them to work from home, online jobs and things. That's a perfectly good, acceptable way to support your family. You can be a farmer. If you grow everything that you need for your family, or you grow enough of something that you can sell it and then buy what you need for your family, that's another way of doing it. If you lived in our area, you could be making a living off these trees. You could sell trees, you could mill trees, you could make mulch and sell that. There's just a myriad of ways to support yourself, but you need to do that, and you need to have the skills to be a husband and a father. If you're short-tempered, if you get angry, if you're addicted to something, if you are not supporting yourself, if you are emotionally immature and play stupid games and sit in your parents' basement and play video games all day, you are not mature enough to be a parent and a partner. You need to be able to weigh matters and make judgments, because your children and your wife are going to come to you for, well, he said this about me, she said that about me, and you need to be able to have some sort of mature answer for them. And again, there can be a myriad of things. You both go to your room, you both get a spanking, you both have to go do a chore, you both have to sit down and do nothing, just whatever, but you need to have thought about these things. And I am not a proponent of you being just beating everybody for everything all the time. I think that's, what am I trying to say? That's too single-minded. You need to have more experience and be wiser than that. You also need to be able to interact with your wife. You need to protect her and provide for her, and also be able to advise her on things that she needs wisdom. If you think about Adam and Eve and the mix-up in the garden, Adam instructed Eve, but he didn't make sure she understood, and so when she talked to Satan, she didn't present the situation 100% accurately, and that responsibility falls on Adam. So you need to be able to advise her and take care of her, to comfort her when she needs it, and to also help her with things that she can't do, things where your strength is going to be an asset. So those are some of the things. Also, you need to have Yah in your life. You need to have a relationship with the Lord, and a good one, before you become the head of your household, because you have to teach them. And that is biblical. You teach them the ways of Yahweh. And you don't do it, you can't be ISIS and stick them in a madrasa for 12 hours a day and beat them every time they get something wrong. You've got to be able to impart wisdom in a way that they will be able to absorb and to want to hold on to. Your love for Yahweh becomes their love for Yahweh. They're going to see your example and they're going to copy it. So you have to have that in mind. Are you ready? Are you physically ready? Are you someone who's in good shape strong, capable. Can you handle tasks? Can you make peace between people who may not be at peace with each other? Can you find a way? These are just thoughts for y'all single men under 50. And then you should be actively in your not your culture, your society. You should be active in your community. That's what I'm trying to say. So that you are able to be seen and to see people who might be your potential partner. Oh, and I'm leaving out the most important thing. Pray to Yahweh for your partner. Yahweh knows who that person is and knows they're out there. And he will send that person to you or allow you to cross paths with that person. But it's up for him to decide, not you. So be ready, but be available. You know, have a group of believers that you fellowship with. Go shopping for yourself. Just make yourself available so that when someone sees you, maybe it's, you know, your future wife's dad, sees you and sees you handle a situation, is impressed, and then, you know, makes the connection there for you. So you need to be ready. You need to be ready in all ways, and I pray that you are. And if you're not, get ready. See, it takes action, but you can do it. Get fitter. Go for walks, lift weights, whatever. Get prepared. You are supposed to provide a house, a place for your family to live. And it can be anything from a log cabin to a mansion. You can build it yourself, you can buy it, you can rent it, whatever. But that's your responsibility. So get active and get ready on that. Research things, find out housing in your area, etc., 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 so that when you find that person, when Yahweh brings her to you, you are prepared and you have somewhere you can put her, instead of you know, you two living in your car or something. Have something prepared for her, so when Yahweh makes this happen, you are ready. All right, bless you. Shalom.